Please edit that to I'm the line at the start of the movies. Hey there nerds, Maude here. Yes, I saw Star Wars. And you can tell because I immediately turned to the dark side. Don't worry, I'm not gonna say anything, nothing. Steve and I are doing a spoiler-free review this Thursday, 8 a.m. PST right here on this channel, and then a complete spoiler breakdown of the movie Friday, 1 p.m. PST in place of Superhero Roundup. So, let's kick it off with the news. Fun Star Wars apps are popping up on your phone and on your Spotify. I'll tell you what they are. America's tallest man is hypersensitive about semen. I'll provide context shortly. But first, the Ghostbusting ladies have officially released their first photo, and I tell you what, I already miss my green hair. These four ladies, Melissa McCarthy, Kate McKinnon, Kristen Wiig, and Leslie Jones, look like four kinds of badass. Now, knowing the comedic genius that these women equally possess, color me excited. What color is excitement, though? Green? Greenish? That movie comes out July 15th next year. Next, let's talk Star Wars. No, not the movie, not spoilers, just some cool things they've aligned themselves with. And yes, it's a fair question to ask if there are less things in the marketing world untouched by Star Wars than more at this current moment. But these are the ones worth being on your radar. Now, if you're on Spotify, then hey, you like tunes. But if you happen to like Star Wars too, or are up for some procrastination, then hit up Spotify Star Wars and then let it assess your music and tell you which Star Wars character you are based on your choices of tunes. Make sense? Well, apparently due to my 21% indie rock, 17% alternative rock, and 11% indie pop, I'm Finn. Aha! That makes so much sense. How was it never obvious before? You know what though, I'm a sucker for this kind of marketing, so go on, you know you want to try too. Post your results in the comments below, right after you're done calling me a hipster or a hero for judging my music tastes. I feel so vulnerable right now. Moving on, if you're more into your phone than you feel good music, then this one is for you. There's a fun new Google Chrome web browser that will turn your smart device into a lightsaber with the help of your PC. It's called Lightsaber Escape, and you punch in a link on your computer, which will sync it up to your phone, turning it into a lightsaber. Then on your computer screen, you'll see those nasty Jedi-hating troopers that you can take out with a flick of your wrist. Perfect to help you train for the Resistance or the greater good. The greater good. Just don't ask me how long I played it to test it out before telling you all about it. And finally, the internet can get overrun by bots. That's why sites use CAPTCHA, where they'll randomly generate a series of words or numbers for you to enter to prove that you're a human. But sometimes, very rarely, the randomly generated word will spell something. And sometimes, just sometimes, that word can be a little bit naughty. Now, instead of chuckling, taking a screenshot of it and posting it on Facebook, only to forget about it a few minutes later, Igor Vovkavinsky, who's more known for being the tallest man in America at 7'8", was, and I quote, very offended when he was trying to change his password on the gaming giant EA's site, only to discover he was made to enter the randomly generated letters that just happened to spell. Am I able to say this word? Is everyone hyper with it? Okay, it's spelled my semen. I kid you not. He spoke out saying, I didn't feel a company as reputable as EA would allow words like this to be used on their CAPTCHA. I realized it was not on purpose, but words like this shouldn't be an option. EA, shame on you. Think long and hard about how you had absolutely no control over this matter and sometimes random things happen and he asked for an apology which you gave, and even though you explained why there wasn't even the technology out yet to block this unfortunate combination, it's still not good enough. Because children. Safe to say, we all react differently to these sorts of things. Hell, I've dropped C-bombs and no one so much as blushed, but I've also said something seemingly innocent. Seriously, the only way I can perfectly describe aioli is to call it God's jizz, meant that I lost a friend. So each to their own, huh? I'm Maude Garrett. Sam's back tomorrow along with the biggest nerd stories of the day. If you haven't subscribed yet, do it. That's the way that you can wish me a Merry Christmas. Like the video if you thought it was cool. Be kind to yourselves and each other. Bye!
Other new mutants include a young Nightcrawler and Storm, Retro Jubilee, a new Angel, let's forget we've already had one, and Psylocke. Hello, Olivia Munn. Here are my digits.
Oh, so you definitely said goodbye. There's certainly a lot of action and that brown note.